Cobblerologist in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Mike. Mike and Ike. So yeah, I guess I could cue up something to help take the edge off. This is more edgy. This song's more edgy. Let's see, what else did I put in here? It's all original music, so I don't get dinged for, copyright infringement shit. Oh, shit, man. Fucking A. Thank you, Drake Takes. Thanks for the sub, buddy. I was not prepared for that. Good evening. We're live. At least Benno and I are live, and Drake is live. But
Oh wait, I forgot to change the light. I'm still very dark.
Drake is at the Roach Motel down the street from his house, so he can stay with the roaches while they bomb his house for termites. So he may sound a little weird tonight.
It's gonna kill all the roaches too.
Roaches too,
It'll
man.
kill all the roaches too, I'm sure.
No cockroaches. No cockroaches in the house. So let's see. Gorgio is on his way back from Memphis, so he's not home yet. He won't make it to the game tonight. Brad is working. Brad will be here in about an hour. But you know, we do have some. You guys lit out of Devil's Post piles hauling ass, if I remember right. Shit.
You're welcome, Marb.
Thank you, Benno. Thank you for the stream. Or for the sub. Anyway, so you guys were at the Devil's Post piles, and you were fighting a bunch of mummies. And who bled on the rune?
Luke, of course.
That's what I thought. And when it happened, the ground started vibrating even harder, shaking even harder than little tremors than the last couple of times you blood marked one of these petroglyphs. And when you fled from the cave, you realized that all of the people who had been buried here, in hopes that they would come back from the dead, actually, you haven't come back from the dead, but they did rise back to their feet. So, Ron is still posting. Rondon is posting freaking that asshole. He got into the high school yearbooks, started scanning pictures of me in and posted them on. I don't know. Maybe he's taking pictures with his phone. But anyway, yeah. So he's telling me that he found one with a picture of me and my wife on the step behind me and to my right, and then my girlfriend at the time sitting there beside me.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. But my wife and my girlfriend in high school are pretty good friends. So anyway,
It just didn't work out with you and the girlfriend at the time.
yeah, she's a sweet girl. Thank the world of her. But anyway, carrying on. We're not going to talk about ex-girlfriends for me anyway. We can talk about that with you, Vino, if you want to.
I'm good.
Who? Somebody say something?
Drake's trying to.
You were married in high school with a girlfriend? Wow.
No. It really wasn't that way. Look up, Mom. Anyway, so you guys were hauling ass, and you had managed to awaken an army of zombies, basically, all clawing their way up out of the ground. And so you hauled ass. You didn't give a shit about any of the people that were there burying their loved ones, hoping that they would come back from, because it's supposedly sacred ground that sometimes your loved ones will come back. But so anyway, you hauled ass. But that now puts you in the middle of the redwood forest in California with the what is it, the San Joaquin River flowing north all the way to Shanfan. You guys remember any of this?
What? I remember the escaping.
Yeah. Is Wicked here? I see he's in chat.
He's here somewhere.
I haven't heard from him yet. He's always so quiet until it's time to be like mischievous or something.
Well, he might also have Screaming Kid in background.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. He might be getting told what to do. And so we're going to kind of fast track some things here. You guys also found in the cave with the Anasazi mummies, you found, was it a stone? No, it was Squeezy G. It was Squeezy Cheese, wasn't it? That went back in
That sound
time.
monkey.
He studied the object and looked through the object at the moment of its creation.
Give a fuck if I remember.
Yeah, I could have been mean and said, well, it's rock, and at the moment of the creation, all you see is a sky that's red with volcanic gases, and you know, that rock is so many millions of years old. But anyway,
Is Squeezy here? Because
he's in chat, but
you there, Wicked? Hello. Not muted or anything. At least not on Discord.
let me see here. I'm going to find characters and release Doc Fong. Now this may not work because Engorgio's not here, and
No, he usually or doesn't always show up too. So
right, but I mean, as far as having people to play other, because Brad won't be here for an hour.
right.
So who else did I need to release?
Oh crap. Marv, he
What?
has it again.
What?
He's got a frying pan.
Well, you leave his cards alone, Minnow.
I don't wanna.
What's he gonna make, some fried rice or something? What you got a frying pan for?
The adventure card.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
No, I think in this case it's more like out of the frying pan and into the volcano.
Pretty much, because you guys did find. Let's see. Let me do something here. Switch over to this scene right here. And that is the area that Squeezy Cheese marked out on the map that says, man, says Mount Shasta, and you know, you guys, he gets to point it out on your map, and you kind of triangulate it, and you're like, well, maybe it's those locations.
Yes, we must use the hypotenuse of the triangle.
The hypotenuse of the triangle and Pythagorean theorem and all that. And you triangulate. Hello, Loki's girl. Thank you for the host. Thank you, dear, very much for that host. Ben, I just noticed 33 months for you, 36 months for you total.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Nice. Very nice.
33 streak.
Yeah, and it was all probably because we missed like so many sessions in the month or something.
No, I think at that time it was because I just
Drake,
forgot to
thank
do
you.
the resub on the Prime sub. This is before I started paying.
Ah, gotcha. So that's where you guys know where you have to go. If you're looking at, I'll share it, this map here. And currently you're kind of down here. So that's a long ways to go. Let's see. This should be accurate as far as miles. 380 miles.
I hear Wicked.
Are you
I don't
there?
know if you can hear us.
Like, I'm not the one that unplugged it. No, I was just saying, like, I'm looking. I unplugged it from the microphone, but I didn't take it out of the computer. Is what I'm saying.
Hello, Mrs. Wicked. Well, he's trying to figure
I'm
out
not
his.
sure why my push to talk is.
Did it get switched to voice activated?
Yep. Oh, it fucked up all my settings. That's been the whole problem.
Oh, well, you
What?
sound pretty good now.
The Windows update turned off microphone access for all of my apps.
That's weird.
Okay,
I was in
so
Discord and it's registering my. Anyway,
yeah, there is a setting in Windows 10 that not to change your audio settings if something becomes disconnected, because when Windows starts updating things, it may disconnect, say the Realtek driver or this or that as it's updating it, and when it does, the operating system switches all your shit to something else. And there's a setting in there someplace, I can't remember where it's at. Keep that in mind, friends. Set that on your Windows 10 and hopefully Windows 11 too.
Do you
yeah, the one I found is right under like privacy settings or whatever. And it's allow apps to access your microphone, and it turned it off for everything.
Wow. Wow. Thank you, Microsoft. I'd say Bill Gates, but
And didn't help. The kitten turned off my computer 3 times, so I was trying to fix it.
the kitten.
Yeah. You have a kitten?
Oh, what's going on here?
Mrs.
What?
Wicked has a kitten.
I understand your woes. We've got about what is she now? 6, 7 months?
Hang on, I'm dropping frames. Bad.
Yeah, you also went robotic for a moment. I'm buffering. You broke it, Marb. Or maybe it was Drake. Let's blame it on Drake.
Can you hear me? No, I'm still.
I did
Yes.
it.
There, I'm back in the green. So
There we go.
this may not work. Test started to go here earlier. So we got Engorgio gone. Brad's gone for another hour. But the big thing is our cable company, local provider, ISP down here. We had a huge storm yesterday, and a bunch of shit got hit, and they got crews all over fixing things. So, uh, like the whole east side of town was down almost all day. So my shit may go down. I have no idea. It's done it several times today. We'll find out. But anyway, so you guys have to get 380 miles. How do you propose to do that?
Planes, trains, and automobiles.
Great.
I think the
We
You
didn't
kind of cut out
we
there,
didn't
Drake.
hear anything after I think the
train out of Shanpan.
So you're gonna make it back to Shanfan first, okay? That makes sense. So we're gonna fast forward and a lot of time traveling, especially out here in the maze. Lots of weird things happening all the time. You get to Shanfan, you
We
find
do
out
have a ship in Shanpan, don't we?
you got a
Yep.
ship that you sent north. Didn't you send it to find food?
Yeah,
so.
and we were going to have some kind of messages somewhere. I remember some town, Lincoln maybe,
Fort Lincoln?
or Goodwill. Maybe it was Goodwill is where our contact was supposed to keep track of where the boat's at.
It was one of these three towns up here in the new Triad area. So we'll just say it was Goodwill. Yeah, sent your ship to Goodwill. Well, guess what? You get to Shanfan and you find out that someone has sabotaged the Iron Dragon Railroad north of here, and in several places they've blown the
Dun,
bridges.
dun.
Dun, dun, dun. They have blown the bridges. So yeah, you got that not going for you. There is the Sacramento River, and there are people you find in Shanfan needing to get back north, and they are booking passage on riverboats. And the Sacramento River goes almost all the way up to the north end of the Sierra Nevadas. And then it wouldn't be too far to Mount Shasta, Lake Shasta. It actually goes all the way to Lake Shasta, but the riverboats can't go that far.
Oh, what are we doing?
Wonder if we can get far enough north, we can get some horses.
Assuming they haven't eaten them already.
Well, we're kind of assuming you get far enough north and it's not so bad, maybe?
That's what we're hoping.
I would say, I wouldn't mind sleeping all the way up there on the riverboat. But we don't have to do nothing.
We
How
can
much your
fish.
riverboat cost?
Riverboat?
What is he?
Yeah, it doesn't cost much. How come I can't
Do
move
they
my
have
damn
like
bennies? There. I'm having all kinds of problems. Yeah, there you can catch a riverboat out of Shanfan right up the Sacramento River. Go to Sacramento first. Who knows? Maybe catch the railroad from there on north, but you'll be traveling all along near the railroad though on the river. Mainly a lot of miners. A lot of miners that are heading back up north.
Cool. Keep Albert away from them.
Do what?
Keep Albert away from them if they're minors.
Yep. I need to look over here and see if they've got.
And you do know, I mean, not the miners with the pickaxes and the hats.
I thought I had. Don't have the right thing loaded. That's what it is, I'm sure. Not party sheet. Damn you. There we go.
This really session 90? That's crazy.
It is session 90. Yep. Damn, I can't find. I'm looking for the River of Blood module that has the river boats in it. They got keel boats in there. And
Is that the one that we did for
New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve?
Yep. So
Search the modules for blood. That should narrow it down.
No. All it shows is River of Blood Player's Guide. Should be Player's Guide.
Unless it was called something different for the GM side, which would be kind of silly. Did you search for like River?
vehicles. Here we go. Vehicles. Aha. Aha.
Okay. Maybe they are on the player side.
Aha. Keelboat. Yay. A keelboat. -1 to boating rolls. -1 armor class and top speed.
Well, if we hire somebody, we wouldn't have to do the piloting.
Yeah, you're just keelboat really made for going one way down a river. Not really for going back up. You can pole them though.
All right. When you say keelboat, you're not meaning like a river boat.
Yeah. Yep. Like Lewis and Clark used to go up the Missouri River. That's a keelboat.
Okay. Not what I was thinking. River boat.
No, not paddle wheeler. No, these are basically a barge with a bunch of guys that walk along the sides, the gunnels of the thing with push poles, pushing the thing up river. Sometimes, they'll have to get out like through the rapids, and you'll have guys over on the bank, like 15 of these boatmen, and they're pulling it with a rope. Or maybe a donkey, or somebody's got a service set up. So it's a little rougher traveling. It's not,
Oh.
you know what I mean? Of course, Lewis and Clark, they didn't have donkeys set up for them. So yeah, so you got that going for you, keel boat, and you guys pay probably somewhere around $50 to get to as far north as they go. How's that sound? $10 a piece.
Sparing no expense.
Yep. $10 a piece, and they'll take you all the way north. $5 get you to Sacramento.
Do you have any finer accommodations for me and my friends? Maybe say for 75 a piece.
75 a piece.
What you're looking at on this boat is it's got crates and shit all loaded all over the deck, right? And there's a very small area, probably not a turreted ironclad, Loki's girl. It is not. Well, let me see if I've got. Where the hell is the images? No, that is a riverboat with a. No, that is not right. Assets, images. I don't have anything like this. No, so I think just go look up Lewis and Clark's boat, and you'll see what it looks like. And there's a place where it's covered that, like, if it's raining or something, you guys had to put over to the side. Everybody could get out of the rain, but it'd be damn crowded.
So Timmons looks around and says, the 50 gold to be fine for all of us since we all got to sleep out here on the deck.
Yeah, pretty much got to sleep on the deck someplace. So, you guys gonna take the boat, or are you gonna try to get a hold of your boat? The problem is the telegraph offices have been sabotaged too. There's an investigation going on. They say Warlord Kang is pissed. He's on the warpath. So is that going to be your preferred method of travel?
But that's our only method of travel, isn't it? Or walk.
Yeah, you could, walk your way to Goodwill. Can't find any horses right now because people are eating them. uh, so you get aboard this riverboat, and you guys start making your way north. And you get to Sacramento. Sacramento is the largest union mining town in California with a population of about 1,200 miners and their families. But there's also another 500 infantry and about 150 cavalry garrisoned inside the stockaded walls of nearby Fort Sacramento. And you can see a lot of Loki's Girl. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I wonder why that didn't trigger. That's weird.
Wait for it.
I'm trying to brace myself.
Wait for it.
Uh,
Maybe she
uh,
maybe she didn't hit the share button or something.
Maybe that's
It
it.
did that to me a while back. Remember?
Did it? Yeah. Well, thank you, Loki's Girl. Unfortunately, it didn't scare the shit out of me this time for you.
Yeah,
Because people
that's a
seem to
shame.
like that for some reason. You people.
But we're just keeping your cardiologist in business.
Actually, that's the only exercise I get. It's when my heart starts racing. So anyway, yeah, it looks like
Good.
this town is it's full of miners and soldiers. Soldiers in a fort that's garrisoned kind of right outside the city. Looks like a walled garrison, probably adobe walls, some timbers.
I'm assuming Union.
It is, again, Sacramento is the largest union mining town in California with a population of
I
about
missed the
1,200.
Union. I missed the Union part
Yeah,
earlier.
1,200 miners and their families, and about 500 infantry and 150 cavalry. Distance inland keeps these forces from exercising much power in the maze itself, so their presence is largely symbolic for the Union's might, or symbolic of the Union's might. There's a road, actually, there's a rail spur that goes out to Fort Lincoln, and it is currently still open. It's like a small, uh, half-scale railroad, but it can carry, cars of people. So, no takers for a train trip to Fort Lincoln.
Oh,
It doesn't get
is
you
that
any
the way we're
closer to
heading?
your target. Nope. So, again, here's your destination. Here's Fort Lincoln. Here's
Yeah,
Sacramento.
that's kind of the wrong way.
It is. Of course, your boat's here, but then all your boat could do is get you to new opportunity, and you'd have to go inland anyway. So
Yeah, and climb those mountains, which seems like a major pain in the ass.
probably could be a major pain in the ass. So let's
So,
see what else
yeah,
is.
train.
You find out when you get here that the Iron Railroad north of here is evidently there was a train blown up that was bringing canned goods and beef in from Montana that Kang was trying to get to Shanfan because people are starving down there. And a rail bridge was blown up, and this train is like went off in some big ravine and up in flames and all that good shit. It was awful. There was cows everywhere, dead, all over the that it smote their ruin on the mountainside.
Well, I imagine they're probably gathering up.
What?
I don't know. I imagine
I said, what did it smell like? Dead cows and
burnt
smashed
dead
up
cow.
baked beans. I bet you that didn't smell very good.
You can tell when Drake's laying down on the bed in that Roach Motel, and when he's getting up and walking to the bathroom, his voice starts echoing, getting louder. He'll be asleep here before long.
I haven't really moved.
Oh, really? Wow. Let's see. Points of interest, Sacramento. Commanding officer, promoted rambling, and your state, California desert. They mine mostly for gold and silver, so the boat lays over here for a little bit. Some of the miners get off, and you've got all of a sudden a smaller number of people heading north.
Well, can we ask where they're heading?
Who you asking?
The people heading north?
Well, they're all miners that are going to get off further up north, up the river someplace. Except there's one guy. One guy's been riding with you. He doesn't look like a miner at all. He's got pretty nice duds on, nice boots.
Has he been following us?
Long black duster. Underneath the duster, you can occasionally see he's wearing at least 2 guns on his belt.
Is he following us, or just somebody that stands out?
He's somebody that stands out compared to everybody else
Okay.
on this boat.
Okay,
we
so
kind of stuck on the riverboat together, so he can't really be following us.
true.
Did you understand that, Vinno?
I think basically what Timon said is, he just got on the same boat as us, so
Yeah.
he hasn't technically been following us.
Yeah, he's been riding with you. You've been following him sometimes when he's up in the front of the boat, and sometimes he's following you.
Like that. Right, smart ass.
North to Alaska. Hello, Rondon. Thanks for swinging by the stream. And thanks for posting pictures, asshat. I'm going to get you, sucker. I told you I'm going to get you, sucker. Although you did get yourself that one with you and Roy. That's hilarious. So you guys start on north. And
We're on foot
no,
at this point.
you're still on a boat, I guess.
Oh, still on a boat.
Yeah, the river's still running
Oh, okay.
north. I mean, it runs from, all the way up to, even past here, because Lake Shasta Lake is down below Mount Shasta here, and the river runs all the way to that. It actually starts up around Mount Shasta and flows into Shasta Lake.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like the lake's even shown on this map.
No, it's not. It's not. But you can't take a boat that far. This is about as far as you can take a boat.
Yeah.
And, some little town up there, some little camp or something.
Yeah, we should be able to walk from there to the lake, or
Well,
you're
gonna make me all
where exactly
flustered.
are we heading from here?
Loki's girl.
I know it's somewhere in this area.
What?
Where are we heading exactly in this area? I know we're just heading north.
You don't really know. There's 3 landmarks on here, and it's a big area. I mean, it's a big area, but kind of in this, Mount Shasta and the Medicine Lake volcano kind of rise up out of this highland plain. The Sierra Nevadas kind of end, and then there's like this long high plain, and north of there are the Cascades up in Oregon, and then they continue on up. But rising up off this big plain is Mount Shasta. And you guys aren't quite there yet, but you're headed that direction, and you come around a corner, and you see this much larger boat kind of sitting there, and it's kind of anchored up in the river, and the captain pulls up across the river from it, and he's studying them. He's like, it looks like both boats are studying each other. I would walk 500 miles.
Shall we signal them? Hey, oh, hello.
Awkward wave.
You know, I don't even have. I had stuff all queued up for this. I get sidetracked. I get so sidetracked. You know, sometimes it's must be the medication. That's all I know. That's all I know. It's been pretty good sailing. So anyway, the captain pulls the boat kind of to a stop off away from these guys.
Is there a problem, Captain?
He said, well, that boat up there just sitting
Yeah,
there.
what geese?
They're looking at us.
Oh,
don't
maybe
like it.
they're having some sort. Maybe they're having some sort of difficulties.
The other guy we clocked earlier, does he seem to be up to anything?
No, he got off back to Sacramento.
Can we see people on that other boat?
Yeah, you can see some of them looking out across at you guys, and some of them are looking north. And it's quite a ways across the river here. The river's pretty wide. Give me, you know what the hell's it? It's not perception.
Notice.
Notice, thank you. Notice rolls for whoever.
Oh no, Doc Von Crit failed.
Doc got the sun in his eyes.
Hey,
So
Doc, that's not your spyglass. That's
Luke and Swissy G and Timmons all don't have a problem. It looks like they're looking at you, and then somebody's pointing on up the river. It's kind of around the bend. You can't really see from where you're at. And the captain says, I don't know, they're pointing at something up there, but it could be a trap. We're going to ease on up there now.
Oh, hold on. What sort of current is in the river currently?
It's a swift river. It's a
Okay, so it's swift at the moment. Okay.
yeah, it's pretty swift.
it's a current.
And there's a lot of mud flats and like islands of grass and little creeks and stuff running all in off of this plain. So it's like muddy along the banks and kind of nasty.
Well, I was going to ask if it was basically easy enough to swim across, but if it's a swift current.
Oh no, you wouldn't swim across this. So
Do we have flags we can communicate with?
no, but the captain says he's going to ease the boat on up, and they start pulling the boat up river. Of course, it's real slow moving against the current. And skiffs, junks, barges, kayaks. Yeah, this would be close to like a big wooden skiff. I know what skiffs are. I had a super skiff though, Marauder super skiff.
No, it was just the whole boats thing. Doesn't matter what the type.
Well, it does. It does on a river because you're not definitely going to bring, like you couldn't have brought the Black Horse up this river.
I mean, as far as the GIF went, it didn't matter. That wasn't the point of the GIF, is what I was getting at.
Oh, I had to click on it and see the animation. Who is that? Looks familiar.
Oh, that's actually a thing from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, it looks like who played Padawan?
Ahsoka. Rosario Dawson.
No.
Yeah, that's not her.
No.
Padawan. What Padawan are you talking about?
No. Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker's mother.
Me?
What's her name?
Padme.
Padme.
I don't think that was her.
What's her name though?
I
Cute.
don't remember the actress's name,
girl.
to be honest.
Anyway. Yeah. So, what's the currently? Yeah, Mike, it's Swift. It's Swift. You being from Memphis, think of the Mississippi. I mean the currents like that. Natalie Portman, thank you. Yeah, Natalie Portman, thank you, Rhonda. Lovely girl. And as you pull your way forward, you see they're pointing at, looks like right in the river channel where this river makes a big bend. There is like the wreckage of another keel boat sitting there. Like it's blocking the channel. And the other boat across the river from you is a lot bigger than this one.
So you think they want to pay it and take that the derelict one out?
Too bad HG's
What do
not
you
here,
guys
huh?
think?
I can barely hear Ted.
Albert can use some of his liquor to catch it on fire.
The boats girl is Laura Bell Bundy.
Oh. Laura Bell Bundy. So, the captain looks at it and he says, "It'd be kind of dangerous getting in that close to it. How that current comes down that bend right there." And he says, "That's it. Let's pole across the river. Let's talk to him." And so, the captain has his men, these 15 boat handlers, kind of pole this thing across the river, and it takes them a good 20 or 30 minutes against this current. You guys get over there and you see that they've actually anchored up and they're tied off onto like some big rocks and stuff. And the two captains start talking and he's like, we can't get around that bend, and there's that wreck's gonna sink us, and we're too big to get in close enough, and it's too damn muddy. Yeah, there's a sunk boat, there's a wrecked boat right in the, you don't see anybody around it. It's just sunk in the bend of this river, like right in the river channel where you need to go. Oh hell, we'll just do it this way. How about we just do it this way?
So does it appear to be like hung up on rocks, or does it just sunk right in the middle of the river?
Can we use mage hand and push it along? Okay.
Actually, I might be able to use a shootist bullet to explode the thing.
As I got a few sticks of dynamite.
You guys get the boat? Or get the map?
Oh, yeah, the black horse is on it, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's just a boat. And so you guys kind of make your way over here and you tie up along next to them. I'm using that still. Let's see, do I have a different? Probably not. That token works as good as anything.
I don't have enough
Does
work.
anybody have any like?
I don't mean to laugh, but that was
That part
funny.
is, I think I got the sentence, but it was like split.
Or,
Sir.
or rowboat?
Robo? What? We're only catching little bits and pieces of that, Drake.
And it's like robotic as well.
Does anyone have rowboats or canoes?
No, these boats don't really have. I mean, these are just no. No, you do have the smaller keel boat, and the captain says, I might be able to work it into that low side. He said, but it's kind of risky tying up dynamite out in the middle of the river like that, don't you think?
Well, I have an idea, if you want to hear me out, instead of using dynamite. If we can get some rope attached to the thing, perhaps we can pull it closer to land to get it out of the way.
Well, let's see. Give me notice rolls again. You guys are looking down through there, down that long straight stretch. No, Dog Phone
No,
doesn't have a problem. You can see that
Oh,
the
He
back
also put his
of it-
glasses on.
Yeah, he put his glasses on. Is that what it is? Luke
That's
doesn't
what I'm
have
saying,
a problem
anyway.
seeing it. Timmons is fine. He can see up there. You guys notice that it's like the back end of this thing seems to be free floating a little bit. It's like the front of it's hung up. You know what I mean? So like maybe if you could just blow the front of it away, it might blow on down the river, or you could try to tow it off of there. But you know, there's a couple different
Well,
approaches you
I feel-
can take.
I feel towing it from here or here or here, you know, would be the best way to do it.
Well, it would be, but what is that? 117 yards
I don't
times
see
2.
a-
So
I
that's
don't see the.
yeah. Scroll way in.
Oh, wow.
There is a grid. So that'd be an awful
It's
lot
very
of rope.
tiny. Oh, that's why I was thinking from here to here.
Well, the
That's more like
captain's talking
50.
about putting the, you know, thinking he can come down because the current's going to be coming down like
Yeah, which way is it flowing?
down that way and then around the bend.
All right, so we're heading upriver. Gotcha.
Yes. And then it flows around this way, the main channel. And you can see these mud flats, and that's why the big boat says we can't get through there, and we can't even get close enough because the way the current's running. And it's fucking cold, man. I mean, it is cold. Well, by the way, I need to advance the calendar because
We fast forwarded.
Northern California in the winter. Yeah, it probably took you a week to get back to Shanfan. And I'm going to say it's December 20th. It's December 20th and you guys are in Sacramento. And this is like, you got there on the 19th, so we'll say the 21st. It's Sunday the 21st, and it's about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, that looks good. For those keeping notes. So you come upon another ship trying to make passage, but the channel's blocked by a recently wrecked barge. And the other ship's too large to approach. The current's too swift for a craft of her size. Captain complains that it'll add 2 days to backtrack, but he has no choice. Smaller vessel, such as the one you have, might be able to approach the wreckage and blah, blah, blah. So your captain agrees that he thinks he can get there, but the safest bet's going to be to pull along this downriver side.
Mm-hmm.
But he's willing to come in up top, but he doesn't like getting over around it, because if he gets hung up on them mud flats...
How long are the poles they use?
Oh, they're like 25-foot poles, man. Pretty big old long.
Do you suppose we could get close enough to try to dislodge them with one of the pole or with some of the poles?
He says, well, I guess we'll start working our way up there. So you guys start taking the boat upriver.
Yes, maybe something will present. A solution will present itself once we're there.
Alright, you get here and you notice it's getting awful shallow on the port side, which is this side, for you people who don't know. Left side.
How high up is this land we're going to be coming up on below us? Like, is it elevated?
It's not elevated at all. No, this is like patches of prairie grass and shit with...
Down here on the south.
The same way. There's some small scrub trees and things, but...
And mud. Plenty of mud.
Plenty of mud, but it's definitely deeper over on this side where, you know, a boat would logically come this way and then back up the channel like so. You guys ever travel by river much?
I've never really traveled anywhere other than by car.
I was more just thinking it was an awful convenient spot. You know, if they could rain stuff down on us in an ambush.
Drove a houseboat north up the St. Johns River. Actually, down the St. Johns River.
All right, so you know how wide the St. Johns is? Yeah, think of that.
Well, at certain points, it's super wide.
Yeah, yeah. So you're dealing with the same thing here. So he starts to bring it in right about here, and he drifts down, and he drifts down. And you can see now that the back end of the boat is definitely like drifting back and forth as the current pushes it back and forth, and it must be hung here in the front. So you guys get down here and the current's pushing the boat up against the shore. What are you thinking about? Dynamiting or towing it off there, or what?
Timon says, if anyone has a use, I'll loan you my squeaky clown shoes.
I don't think that's going to help Timmons, but thank you. We'll keep that in mind.
Your squeaky clown shoes of +2 speed.
So, Timmons wants to get like his grappling hook and as much rope as he can, and he wants to try to, if we start to get close, try to throw a rope and grapple onto it.
All right, so the captain says either way, you're wanting to try to get on it and take a look at it and see if you need to blow it up or try to pull it out of there. So you move the boat forward. The captain said, that's no problem, I can get you up there. And you get about right here. And he's really fighting to try to control this boat. It's just drifting back and forth. So give me an agility roll or some kind of a throwing weapon to see if you can throw this grappling hook up there. hook onto this wreckage. Try to stabilize this boat some. That's a damn nice roll. You throw like you grew up working on the barges, man.
Pretty sure it was pure luck.
But you're like, you don't see anything. The water looks plenty deep here.
It's not moored on one edge or something, is it?
What the hell is Brad working and watching the stream at the same time?
It is possible.
Oh no, he's just responding to your meme there. He should be joining us any moment. So yeah, you get hooked up to it. Do you want to try to get onto the boat?
Timmons does. He wants to see what's holding it up.
Shit.
You want to jump on top of the
There we
boat?
go. Good job, Engorgio.
And Gorgio got me. Sorry, people, if I scream in your ear. Sorry about that. We Love Marbles has joined the stream. I like that name, We Love Marbles. What were you guys saying before Engorgio so rudely tried to give me a heart attack? But I do appreciate the sub, brother. Thank you much. Wake up, old man.
That's because you lost your marbles. That's why you like it.
Yeah.
No, Timmons wants to try to get on the boat. He wants to try to get over there.
All right. So.
I guess since Timmons is doing something crazy, I'll join him.
Wait, this is crazy? I thought we were trying to get this thing out of the river.
We are, but you might need some assistance, so I'm going with you.
So you guys get up to the front of this keel boat that you're on, right? You throw you tying your boat up to it so your boat doesn't, these sailors these boatmen keep trying to, pole the thing. Are you going to try to hook onto this deal or what?
Yeah, the
Tie
grappling
off to
hook.
it?
First,
Okay.
we're going to try to see if we can wiggle it loose. Like jerk it loose.
Well,
You're saying it doesn't feel like it's.
It doesn't. I mean, the front end of it's not. Again, the back end is drifting with the current. The front end looks like it's on something, but the bargemen are shoving their poles down. They're like, we can't even hit the bottom here. Oh shit! Caesar.
Yeah, not scuba. Caesar. My bad.
See,
I can't read tonight.
can the old man's heart handle it? Oh, you're not that far
Perhaps
behind
we
me,
should,
brother. You ain't that
Go
far
under the
behind
boat
me.
and check it out.
What up, bitches? All right, so you guys tie
What's
this
up,
thing
Wicked?
off. You guys tie everything off. You get up to the front of the ship. Everybody give me a notice roll.
What did you say, Wicked?
I was thinking maybe we should go underneath and check it out. But then again, maybe I'm just staring at the sky for a while.
Well, you're looking down.
Hey,
You're looking down
I was thinking
underneath
that.
this boat.
Suzuki, you got your hat on backwards. You can't see that way.
Poop stain, you got your hat on backwards.
What?
Poop stain, don't you come around here. Never mind, it's shoestring, but I changed the words to it one time. I sang that song in front of thousands of people. That's a different story for a different day. You guys are hooked up to this.
That sounds like a Fred Banya thing.
You guys are hooked up to this boat, right? All right, so you're tied off to it. Sweezy G's looking. Maybe somebody should swim underneath it. Swim down underneath the boat and look. And Doc Fong's looking over there too. But Timmons and Luke, you guys both. By the way, somebody needs to take a hold of Engorgio here. Albert.
I feel he's like passed out on the boat or something.
And we can leave him passed out on the boat. you kind of see a shadow move, right?
In the water, I'm assuming.
As this huge tentacle comes
It's
up
a
out of
mimic.
the water. And we're going to deal some action card.
Phil, we should like go on break, wait for Brad to get
And
here.
we're going to do that. The Black Horse goes first, which that's the captain and his men. Okay? And then Doc Fong is immediately following him. So we are going to take a quick 10-minute break, and hopefully Brad will join us, cocksuckers. So please stick around, Caesar. You guys are about to see the crew has just encountered their very first river leviathan. Yeah. But go get a
Good
beer or
record
something.
when it comes to tentacles.
Do what?
I don't have a good record when it comes to tentacles.
Yeah, this is
Like the octopus thing when we were underwater, just whooped the shit out of me real fast.
That's okay. That's the point of teamwork, right? We're supposed to make up for each other's weaknesses, right?
Well, let's see. Let me put
Microphone.
what we're gonna do here. Let's put 10 minutes on. We'll take a quick 10-minute break. Stick around, guys. Shit's about to get fun, get real. We'll be right back.
Get back in my lap when I return.
collide.
Which station?
We're
The
back.
weird one with the melty people.
Oh, that station.
The
I was
weird
wrong
station with the
Tuesday game.
melty people. What? Oh,
Yeah,
space
exactly.
station, the Starfighter
Yeah.
game. Ah,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like TV station. I'm like, wow, cool, man. What station's that with the melty people? I gotta watch this.
Well, it's actually are melty people.
I like melty people, man.
Tune
I've,
in
I've
at
seen
11
them.
o'clock
I've seen
to
them
find out.
sometimes on mushrooms. I mean, when I was on mushrooms, I've seen melty people.
It was Fred, I bet. Banya reports seeing melty people.
Yeah, he told Marbanya about it. Fred Banya did, but yeah. Anyway, so we have a large tentacle that just came up from underneath this ship, and
Shoot it.
it is round. We'll cue that up, and for lack of a, I'm gonna change the name of it to. There we go, the river horse.
Could you describe this tentacle real quick, since I wasn't here for that?
Yeah, you guys were coming up. You came in from like. Let me move the map. I'll share the map with you. Ah! All right, Brad.
Hey,
That was
I
all
wrong about the
intentional.
date.
That was all. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do.
What was that, Brad?
Feel
It
the
turns
love.
out I was wrong. I thought it was next week. It was this week.
Oh, okay.
So you came up river, you saw this boat, captain didn't want to get close. He's like, oh, low river pilots, whatever. Well, they were pointing up river. So you got out here, and when you got around the corner, you're like, oh shit, there's a boat up there, and it's stuck in the middle of the river. And the guy in the bigger boat says, we can't get that close, and blah, blah, blah. And so they're like, you're going to go blow this thing up out of the water or try to tow it off. Well, you get up here, and this tentacle that is about 25 feet long comes up out of the water. And I wonder how I'm going to do this, man. How can I do this? I know how I can do this. I know how. Oh, this is Let's see. Let's add a paint layer. So yeah, we'll add a paint layer, and then we'll do paint and do image paint and do stamp, and I will find. Isn't this so cool, Drake? You can just make it on the fly.
The one thing I really
I
like
had to
about
close
the
the map since I'm on my laptop.
Oh, gotcha.
And you might have to make sure it's not set to DM view only.
Yeah, I don't see anything. But that's what I like about Unity. Also, like if you cast Wall of Fire, you can draw a wall out of fire if you want.
And then, oh, okay, it ends. Delete.
Exactly.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Now all I've got to do is go to the grid. Let's turn this up so we can see the grid a little bit. What do you say?
Okay.
Oh, that's better. You're gonna have to really zoom in on it, Brad.
Here I can turn it up even higher than that. For whatever reason, it did not stay. It must have got stuck to my map.
Or you didn't hit the OK button.
Yeah, I hit OK, and then it just went right back to where it was. So there. Zoom way in on that map, and that's what we're dealing with. So,
This is tiny.
yeah. But it's cool. It's cool. So I should be able to put Doc Fong. Where are you at right now, Doc Fong? I think everybody was kind of up in the front of the boat here, weren't they?
Probably front-ish.
Yeah, probably.
Timmons and I were probably
because I don't know like a lot exactly. I'm not like a boating expert, so I'd like Luke or Timmons who seem to know what they're doing stand in the front. And whatever.
we were. Yeah, Timmons and I were in the front actually.
Also, Timmons is the one
And
with the dynamite.
Sweezy
Usually,
G was up here because he was like looking over the edge, going, maybe we should swim underneath it like that. And so Luke was up here, and I'm gonna unlock the token so you guys can move yourself where you want. And Timmons was up here.
what is it we're dealing with here? Is the boat stuck on? Is it rocks? I bet it's rocks.
Let's see who saw and did not see this thing. Okay. Doc
Oh, I didn't
Fong
see
did
anything.
not see it. Sweezy G did not see it. Timmons and Luke. So do either of them get to go first here? Luke does. So actually,
That's unusual.
Doc Fong is looking, down in the water or whatever.
If I go over here and look over in the water.
Yeah, and so we're gonna start with Luke. It's actually Luke's turn first.
Well, I guess I'll be the one to test the waters.
Not Timmons?
Not literally test the waters.
Let me scroll down here. That is a hit with a ray.
I like all the
Holy
extra dice.
shit! Holy shit!
That's what I was
Yep.
worried though.
That's what I thought. That is exactly what I thought.
Also, do we have any
Wow.
cannons on this boat just in case?
You know what? I'm gonna hang on. Let's go back to Luke here so this shows up.
Oh.
Where's it at? What happened to the?
You need me to...
Cause you beat his toughness.
It's
Yeah,
got heavy
but
armor though.
he has heavy armor.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry.
That's why I asked. Do we have a cannon by chance?
I don't think this. I mean, this is just a riverboat, so probably not. But there's something to this. There's just work with me on it. Okay, you passed your turn. All right, I will.
Oh, well, if it has heavy armor, we have ways to deal with that, don't we, Brad? I mean, Doc.
Fun ways.
That's not what I was considering.
Sweezy G ways. Release the chainsaw.
All right.
No, I was meaning like powers, dude.
This tentacle comes down onto. Actually, I need to do this. Let's go. Where is my assets? Yeah.
You'll have to let us know how you did. Oh, okay. That's exactly what you did now.
And why didn't Timmons get to go on a queen?
Because you didn't see it in time, or something or another.
No, Timmons saw it. He let's see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't Timmons go?
Timmons, what was his notice roll? Timmons' notice was that he got a raise. So yeah, Timmons should have got a chance to go.
Somehow he got skipped.
Yeah, I didn't scroll up far enough. I don't know. I didn't see him in there. Weird. I saw the River Horse and then Doc Fong, but I don't know. I'm old, like Caesar said earlier. I'm old.
was around and you said you knew Truman personally. I saw the pictures and everything.
Did you see when he portrayed Truman at? He fucking did a good job. Ron was in theater and acting and stuff, man. He was good at it.
Little shotgun?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did much to it.
Yeah, heavy armor.
Ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding.
They probably didn't like it though.
You guys are getting
Timmy
awesome.
says, I'm going to switch over to my Winchester because it's got a little armor piercing. He pulls out his Ghost Rock Winchester.
Is that classified as a heavy weapon?
And Timmy said, it's a little heavier than the shotgun, but not by much.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste the ammo. But we would have skipped Doc and then Luke because I already went.
Yeah. You said I didn't see. I'm looking in the water, so it would be its turn, right?
Yeah, let me get back over here too. I had to go over and look at Ron and all of his. He got scanning fucking. What were you doing? Taking pictures with your phone and posting to Discord or what? I don't know how you got those in there. Anyway, okay. So Doc Fong and then Doc Fong was looking in the water, didn't see it. River Leviathan.
Look at this fish over here. This one is kind of purpley.
The River Leviathan pops another tentacle up out of the water. I think I gave. Oh, this boat should not have those stats. Well, I'm gonna leave it. Slams this tentacle down towards the river horse, and it misses it and hits the water. And water washes up onto the deck, so it doesn't even hit the deck. But it does swing the other tentacle at the deck, hitting. I need everybody. Hang on a second.
I'm guessing agility.
Athletics, maybe? Are we doing the don't fall off the boat roll?
It's only Sweezy G and Luke are the only ones in range. The front of the boat. So yes.
I feel it would still affect the whole boat. Think about it.
It's coming down on the boat. I do need to go ahead and do this and see if the boat.
Now I could understand us taking some negatives on our agility roll since we're right there, at the bow and closer to it. Whereas the others may not take a penalty because of it. They're further down. Does that make sense?
On the plus side, the river horse also has heavy armor.
Yeah.
Yay!
So well, it's because I happened to use the black horse, not even thinking about the ship taking damage. So the ship actually stood up pretty well for itself. I'm gonna have to switch that thing out, but anyway, it held up pretty well for itself. But I need Sweezy G and Luke both to give me athletics rolls or a straight up agility roll. And you both succeeded. Neither one of you took collateral damage from this thing attacking.
I think I just did a surfer thing and just wrote it out.
Susie stumbles a few times and looks around at everybody. Guys, there's something in the water.
Wait, I think there's something going on here, Sweezy.
Yes, we're quite aware. And my
It's
computer
calamari if you slice it right.
calamari is squid.
I mean, do we know this isn't a squid? We only see part of it so far.
Anyone can give me a
My knowledge?
common knowledge would be really hard. But
Survival?
survival or common knowledge, either one. Survival, I'm gonna give you a
D4.
-4, -6 to common knowledge. You already
I
got a
know what it
-2,
is.
so it's -8. Luke actually knows what this thing is. You're like, it's a fucking river
I'm
leviathan.
Pretty sure
So
I
does
heard
Doc
about
Fong.
this too.
Oh yeah,
Fault,
See, it's not a squid.
it's
I
a
put it in the
river
-4
leviathan.
over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I know that. That's a river leviathan. I hear that their blood is also poisonous, so don't drink it. If
What?
we eat this later, we must make sure to cook it thoroughly.
Tim is
What?
like, no, it's a what? Tim says what?
It's a 5. I made a 5.
It's
Timmons
a
5 with his -6
oh,
on
it's
there.
yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I've heard of that. I think he got a
It's a
5 on
delicacy.
it.
Yeah, if you cook them, if you put them in your beans, it tastes really good.
Yes, I've heard you can deep fry it and mix it with beans. Let's
Nasty.
have that for dinner. Also, let's try not to die horribly.
Sweezy G, what are you gonna do?
First off, I can't seem to control my token.
You can't.
Weird.
Well,
Oh,
Is it the
something.
overlap?
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. The other token was overlapping it.
oh, was it?
Now I can
Yeah, the
control my
NPC
token,
token.
but I don't see the tentacle.
Yeah.
Yeah. The NPC was overlapping just barely, and he couldn't select his token.
Shit.
Maybe turn it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. I'm just gonna move it back like that.
That should work, I think.
Caesar said I'm before color photos. Yep. Yep, before color photos. Thanks for pointing that out, Senior douche. Oh. Caesar. What do we do with you, man? So can you do anything now? Yeah, he can move now. He's moving away from it.
But it's way out in the water at this point.
Oh, I forgot to have you guys all
I'm not
make.
exactly chopping on that thing.
It's probably irrelevant at this point. There's not really a. Well, no. What is it? All of California is a -2 fear penalty, so I need spirit rolls from everybody at -2, and the River Leviathan adds another. Let me open this up. Fear -2, so it's -4. Yeah, you've seen it, and I should have made you roll this earlier, but yeah. You got a point of fear, Luke, unless you want to Benny that. Doc Fonk's got a point of fear. Sweezy G's got a point of fear.
Hey.
Luke's got a point of fear.
No, I do.
Sweezy G does not have a point of fear. Luke does not have a point of fear. Timmons has a point of fear.
I'm going to add it here. There you go.
All right. So you guys add that to yourself.
Timmons is probably scared. I give him that.
I've just got this token here for.
Yo, Suzuki, you're not going to chop it up? Wait till it comes this way and then chop it up.
Yes. Why don't you chop it up?
A good plan.
Now, who rolled the real high? Who rolled the real high frickin' Doc Fong survival? So, Doc, you're like, the son of a bitch is using the boat for armor. Those things aren't armored.
I think it's the boat itself it's using, like a set of metal armor like they did in the old days. Let us hope it does not acquire a sword like then, too.
Thanks, Brad.
Wait, Timmons, do you still have many, many sticks of dynamite?
Of course he does. He's Timmons.
Albert, maybe.
He's asleep.
Oh, Albert, he's okay. Timmons, yes, maybe you could explode the boat with dynamite.
Now that everybody's in range, and I know that it is armored, I'm going to dig in my backpack as I play. And I just want to recover a scroll. I don't know if that's going to cost me an action.
A what now?
I want to get a scroll out of my bag.
Well, just an action penalty. So just click 2 actions. You pull the scroll out. You throw the bag down real quick. Jerk this scroll out. You're like, is this the right one? Yeah. And you're running around in circles.
Oh, I'm not using it. I just want to have it on me.
Okay, you pull it out.
Readily accessible.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Smite.
Alright.
I'm a Benny that.
I'm gonna Benny that. I won't Benny that right there. That's a success. It does not have a raise, but it is a success. So you've got some smite on what? What'd you cast that on?
I cast that on everybody. He is going to pray to the river spirits themselves.
I'll pass.
The lights begin to come out of the thing. I'm going to add heavy weapon and
Okay,
AP
never mind.
3 to that for everybody.
It what now?
Under the spite power, I can pay an extra 2 power points to give everybody heavy weapon on
Okay.
their smite, and armor piercing +3.
What weapon is in your hand, Timmons? Your shotgun? That's what you shot with last time,
Yep.
wasn't it? All right. So you cast it on his shotgun. Doc Fong, what weapon was in your hand?
I'm guessing maybe it would also be a shotgun because we're looking at things in the river, so.
Right. Okay, so it's your
hard to aim
shotgun.
at little thing.
Luke, what weapon was in your hand? What'd you fire with?
Juliet.
Juliet.
Okay. It's the only ranged weapon I have.
All right, so it's on your Juliet. It makes it a heavy weapon. So you ought to be able to go into your character sheet and tweak that. Set that weapon to heavy weapon, I think. Can you not?
Yes.
Yep.
That's going to cost me 11
and it adds
power points.
Cost you how much?
How many?
11 power points.
Damn.
How much AP does it add?
+3. As I think we have to tweak it individually on our weapons.
Yeah, I did that. Put HW after the damage, it'll flag it then heavy weapon.
So damage 46 HW?
Yes.
That is so cool. And just like that, boom, everybody's got heavy weapons. For what?
And then you put.
And how do you make it AP?
There's another box for that underneath.
No, don't do it there. You actually have to. Oh yeah, if you open up the info and whatnot, there's an actual AP box that you can change.
Yeah. If you change the damage box, you can add.
And that was a 3?
3, yeah.
So keep in mind that if you're currently using something that has AP, that it'll be an addition of that into that.
Oh, look. My shotgun appears to be glowing. I think Squeezy G must have done something.
Oh, and for the record, I pulled up the scroll I got from the guy with the
Right, you got the scroll in
environmental
hand,
protection.
but then you cast smite on everybody at the same time too, with your second action, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you've got your scroll in hand. I'll give you that, buddy. All right, Albert is. You sure you don't want Albert in on this? We're just passing by. If
I guess he can.
He can steer.
Participate.
Yeah, he's the best boatman there ever was. He runs back inside.
That's what I heard.
To the back of the boat, where he can help steer. because he's the best boatman there ever was. And
Oh my bad, I ran all the way back here so I could get
Boats.
within range of him.
that's the other ship, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So you should actually be able to target. No, never mind. I'll just leave it.
Yeah, I can.
What? The
I can
mud?
target them.
Oh, you're
I think he was
targeting
adding
the
something
Leviathan.
else.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
You can actually. I'll do it this way. I'm not sure where the hell it went.
What?
I actually have a
Like a
token
tentacle?
out there somewhere on this map for that boat that he's hiding behind. You can see it in the combat tracker, so you could shoot at that if you wanted to or whatever. All right, so it does nothing. Timmons gets a joker. Look at that.
Yay!
And I got disconnected from the table, so
That's
hold on, I'm
okay.
getting
Well,
back
give
on
me a
in a
minute
second.
because at the top of round 2, this happens.
Oh no, a new tentacle.
How far away are the tentacles exactly? If
Uh,
that's what we're shooting at.
well, each tentacle is 20 feet long, and if I can do this right, I keep clicking the target. Let's see. I'm sorry, 25 feet long. I said 20 feet. It's 25. So there's 25 to the back. So that thing this back tentacle can barely reach the boat. This one can probably reach to.
Well, that's are each square. Wait, is each square a foot or a
No,
normal inch here?
it's 2 yards. Each square is 2 yards.
Okay.
So I mean, this is the reach on them. Okay.
All right.
I just keep it's like it's got a reach of 25, whatever. So there. So that tentacle can obviously reach more of the boat, but this one can reach way the hell back here. I'll just leave that up for a.
Seems like if it's like here, that's my first range interval for shooting it.
What?
12.
A
So if
12?
it's actually right here,
Don't forget that it's also like huge.
Yeah.
that's true. But
Yeah, so you're
I'm
gonna
using
get.
a shotgun, so range affects damage.
True, but you can get further in on the bow.
You can run up on the boat if you want to.
I don't know. I'm just saying that by default, it's targeting way up here.
Actually, by default, it should target right here.
It goes to the center, though.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So you can see where the line goes when I target it.
Right, but I can't possibly move you closer to it because.
Yeah. I'm just saying I can just, if it's supposed to be closer, I can just use the close range one.
Timmons wants to step up and shoot it with his shotgun again. He's like, this thing's glowing magical or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to shoot it.
I don't know. I mean, they're quite a ways away from you, Brad or Doc. These things are, he's reaching up in the air and they're moving around. I mean, it's about that far away. That's about 14. About 14.
Yeah.
Range
I'm just
from
saying,
you.
my target by default is 21 away.
Okay, so.
I can get closer and be in the first range if it's 14, though.
Yeah, so I'll put you at 14 within range of that one.
But Timmons is here now, so Timmons, do your thing.
So, did you make your shot or whatever?
Who, me?
Oh no, it's Timmons' turn. Never mind. Okay.
I was just asking while he was
Right.
reconnecting.
Yeah, so Timmons wants to move up, and he's going to use his second shot out of the shotgun.
I thought you fired twice.
No, just once.
Oh, yeah, just once. All right, and that's a hit with a raise. That's a hell of a hit. Not real good on the damage, though. Damage 16. He's got a toughness of 21.
Although it doesn't have the... Let's see the HW show up.
Well, I think it will. Let's see. River Leviathan, 24. Oh, wait a second. That's because it's his turn.
I have
and the devil.
under damage 4d6 space HW.
Does it have the little HW at the bottom of the dice box?
Here.
No.
That's the shotgun, right?
Put a screenshot.
Devil's right hand.
No, it does because he didn't have it capitalized.
Those are important things to know.
Yeah. So roll your damage again. I'll give you a second roll on it.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Almost met its toughness.
And then Timmons wants to move back a little bit. Let's see.
Okay, now I've got to go get the right boat here. No, not
Let's we must be okay. Sweezy did that thing, right?
Hopefully.
All right, where's that freaking river mutt? Get rid of that one.
Yeah, it wasn't on the map as far as I could tell. I targeted and tried to see if it pointed to it, and it didn't.
They're side by side. So I think I'm done with this token. I'll get rid of that. Thank you. And where's the other damn boat? River Horse. I'll get rid of that one too. Sweet. Doc Fong, your turn.
Right. So since I'm shooting over this way towards this tentacly bit, it's not gonna. I'm okay with.
Well, you're
there, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's game mechanics. You're shooting at, if it's the center, it's the center. It's unfortunately that's just the way it works.
I mean, I just don't want to accidentally shoot Luke in the head.
Well, okay.
So I'm shooting off to the side. I should be okay.
You should be okay unless you roll a crit
That's what I'm
fail.
saying on my trial. Is what I'm saying.
That's a hit with a ray.
Wow.
17. You did not meet his toughness.
Oh well, that's I hide behind Luke.
All right. It's going to slam down on the boat. Missing. And hitting.
I like it so big that it still gets a penalty against our boat.
Again, rocks the boat, but
Don't rock the boat, baby.
let's see. Unharmed. Your boat's got a toughness of 15. So it applies to that. That was how many? 1, 2. Third tentacle. I need agility rolls from the 2 on the front of the boat.
Athletics
Or
or agility?
athletics or agility, whichever. Luke fails.
Nope, I'm good. I wasn't quite as cool looking this time.
And Doc Fong succeeds. Neither one of you take collateral damage. Luke, you kind of bounce off it. It hits the boat, and the boat, literally, the front of it goes down out from underneath your feet. And your feet, it's like you drop straight down for about 3 feet and hit, jars you real hard. And that was that. And one more time. And he hits. How come I put 3 actions on and I don't see the multi-action 3. Yeah, I see it up there.
Yeah.
Never mind. And still the boat is unharmed. But it does hit. I need agility rolls once again from all 4 of you guys now. Being that was the front tentacle that attacked you.
Alright, that one was more surfer style.
Surfer with an old man hanging on style.
You guys stay on your feet. It's attacked this boat 3 times now. It has not started targeting you guys. Luke Cunningham.
Alrighty.
The old Dutch rudder.
Thought I had him figured. Go. Alright. You know what? I think for good measure, I'm going to do two actions. And shoot him twice. Oh, that was crud.
Oh, that was almost a crit fail.
I think you untargeted at some point.
It did untarget it probably when I missed.
No,
which is weird.
I did that. I was trying to clear the target from the Leviathan over onto the keel boat, but you were selected, and then this one it clears your target.
Reroll?
Yeah, so reroll it.
Yay.
Yeah, you get a reroll. Yay. Oh!
Pow.
Wow. Yeah, now if you can do that with the damage dice.
Hey, can we have an exploding D12 on damage, please, Luke? Or any exploding dice?
Why didn't it do the hit with a raise? That's weird.
Click the raise die down at the bottom and roll it again. And let's just don't roll it on the target, just roll it out there and let's see if
Oh, okay.
No, wait a minute. Go ahead and roll it on the target. I took the damage off of it.
There it goes.
There's the raised die. 16.
Fuck.
Still shy of but You're wearing that. It's hard hitting these tentacles, man. It's not really the armor, but you know that it's the tentacles moving around trying to hit that, and be thankful I don't have you on an unstable platform too. But I forgot all about that. And they're squishy also. Yeah, yeah. If you can ever get to them, which it's down underneath the boat. Yeah. Squeezy G.
All right, is the adventure card that gives you PowerPoints back still available? Like I have perfect timing, so I can pick an adventure card of my choice from the deck.
What's that? adventure
Saints
card?
and Martyrs is not, but I don't know about the other one. I have Saints and Martyrs though.
What other one?
Everybody look at your cards and see if they give you let's see, Swayed Adventure.
What is he looking for?
The one that gives you PowerPoints back.
Oh. Yeah, I don't have either.
What happened? It crashed.
There's a scary sound now.
Yes, but my
I think that
sirens
was like the
crashed.
smite. I think that was the smite sound. I don't know why it just suddenly.
Power Surge. Power Surge is the one I think you're thinking of.
Yeah, I tried to look them up on the basic cards, but it won't let me like increase the size of them. Some of them are readable, some of them are. Yeah, I think so. What was it?
Power surge.
Yeah, no, I mean what it is. Say, like I can see the thing, but for some reason it won't let me.
Power Surge, immediately recover all your power points.
Yeah, that would work.
Does anybody have Power Surge?
Negative.
Negative. Let's look at Albert, make sure he doesn't have it. Adventure cards, he has Power Surge.
How come he got dealt him if he's not really here?
Because I didn't know he wasn't really going to be here. I didn't see any message about him being on the road. Ben was the one that told me, and I'd already dealt the cards and stuff. So.
But he wakes up and plays it for Suzuki?
Well, let's
I'm
see.
okay with that.
Immediately recover all your heroes. But yeah, you can play a card for somebody else. But it costs him a Benny. So Albert will spend a Benny.
Luckily, Tim has just got him one.
So he'll spend a Benny, and he will play Power Surge on the Shoki Priest. Squeezy Cheese, you regain all your power points. We're still in round 2, aren't we? Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the scroll I have for environmental protection.
Hmm.
Oh,
Right,
what was
From the ones I took.
Timmons's environmental protection back then when he just used one randomly?
I do remember that, but I don't remember what happened.
But it actually worked. It's the
Yeah,
scrolls
but
you
you
got
never
from
told
Waitley
us what it
Mansion,
did.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have helped you against the fire, but you weren't gonna walk into the fire anyway because it's fire.
Yeah.
Oh, did it end up being fire protection? Because he never said.
Yeah, environmental protection helps you. It's against all of them.
Yeah, I guess you don't have to name it. It's not like a resistance scroll in 5e. Alright, so you cast environmental protection. That's kind of what I thought. Are you, like, protecting yourself against water? I mean, I don't know how that...
It's all of them.
Does it
Says
allow you
yeah,
to breathe underwater?
I believe it does.
Yes, it does allow us to breathe underwater.
Okay.
That's the one we used to go on the ocean floor there.
Yeah, that went so well.
And you
Yeah,
have...
just in HG's case, it was like a dive suit.
You have an arcane background, so you can use it without penalty.
I'm going to add 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to spend 6 power points to cast it, which is going to affect everybody,
Okay.
and it lasts for an hour.
Just in case the ship gets destroyed and we get thrown into the drink.
I have a feeling he's getting ready to go swimming, but
I
again,
thought he was
it's
going to the seafloor to punch it.
it's a hell of a current.
Well,
right
I'm
here.
going swimming, and I didn't want the boat to sink from underneath you guys. So
I mean, that's fair.
I've been going
Never
for
hurts to have a
while.
backup plan.
It's going to take a strength roll with a raise to even move forward against the current if you get in the water here. Now, alternatively, you can board that ship, that sunken boat, and get to the other side of it and jump in and let the current carry you underneath. See what I mean?
That's what I wasn't sure about, because it also allows me to move at my normal pace through water.
Oh. Okay. Well, then even against the current, I mean, it says through water. So, as
Water,
written,
open space.
yeah, so
Lava,
it completely
essentially.
negates the force of the water. You know, you'd say the same thing for a tide. No, I'm not saying that because I really want them to get on that boat. They can fight this thing from right here, but eventually it's going to tear their little boat apart, and then they're going to be fucked. And I'll point out, this thing isn't even a wild card. It does have extra, it can take extra wounds, but it's not a wild card. That's a raise. Does it give you anything with a raise?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over there and jump into the water.
All right. Let me lock the tokens. You guys can plot your movements.
That's what the tokens were locked. That was a good splash.
Can I duck against the side of the boat here where the tentacle isn't coming out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I think you knew something about these, or did you not?
I don't know anything
I
about
don't think it. It was Doc Fong and
I have 0
Timmons.
range capability.
Right.
Like, I can throw a shuriken at it for about 6 feet for my basic
Shit.
range.
I try. Okay. I put you right up here. Now here's the thing. You're right next to it. Remember, that's the size of this token,
Gotcha.
right?
I just want to get up to the point where, I wanted to duck around the boat itself or try to hide somewhere underwater where it's thrashing at the moment.
You're gonna have a difficult time. Wait, and again, it's got 5 more tentacles under the water. Give me just a moment. I can go in and do something here. Let's shrink this down in size a little bit. And I can go to the paint layer. No, I can't. I can't do that. But I can do this. Erase.
I feel the boat just suddenly disappeared out from under our feet and we just splashed into the river.
What in the Sam Hill? Let me unlock this again. Go to the paint layer. Go to the brush. Go to, how come I can't go to erase? I don't know. I can't erase it, so I'll just shrink it down. All right, so you move up here.
Trying to erase?
We can't see our boat.
Boat went bye-bye.
What do you mean you can't see your boat?
You made it invisible.
What?
Our boat went bye-bye.
Oh. That's because that. Dun dun dun. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Squeezy Cheese, you make it up that far and you pass your turn. And Albert's, I'm the best boat pilot. And the keel boat does nothing. And we come to the top of round 3, where the keel boat does nothing. But before I move that, I'm going to... One final moment here. Nope.
I suppose I could have hurled dynamite as an alternative attack.
You could always plant dynamite, dive back in.
That's fair. I don't think it's gonna work well as far as getting out and lighting at the moment, though.
I mean, you'd probably have to, like, get up on the deck or something. Toss it into the shipwreck's hull or cargo or something.
Admiral Akbar. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
But yeah, shoot. Sweezy doesn't carry a gun at all, so I've got like 6 shurikens.
But you're right next to this thing. I mean, its body is hidden underneath this boat, so as soon as you get up next to the boat, you're next to its body if you're underwater. All you got to do is tell me that you're, you're down 8 feet, and you're next to this thing's body.
Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swim up and start chopping at it, I guess.
Yeah. And there's the token, so you can see. When I click the token, does it? If you click the, yeah. You should be right next to it. Hit with a raise and a hit.
The heavy weapon didn't carry through for some reason. That's the reason it didn't.
Is it capitalized?
Yes, it was. Is it not supposed to be?
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Let me look at
Just
your...
HW.
You said just to add it right after the damage, right?
Yeah, we're like plus or
Go to your
like
combat.
With a space.
HW.
Yeah. Make sure your weapon actually shows
Call,
H.
Timmons.
There you go. Now it's showing up.
Can we just use the 28?
Doesn't really matter to me either way. I mean,
Well,
it wasn't a great roll.
You'll have to.
Bad.
Well, you'll have to click the raised die though.
Yeah, next to the modifier box.
Wait a minute. That was the first. That was, yeah, raised damage.
Yeah, that was
D6.
crit.
Okay.
Which I would literal.
No. So if we would have done this, because that should have said raised damage HW. See, there's no way for me to. I have to say that that's.
If you are for the one where it has heavy armor and no damage, can you right-click that? Is there a toggle heavy weapon option on the right-click menu on the combat tracker?
Got it. Got it.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the martial
So
side of
you wound
Savage
this
World.
thing. Yeah, you wound it, and it's shaking. So you swim down, and you rip into soft flesh, and it shoots like ink all into the water, or it's getting ready to anyway. Anything else, Sweezy G?
I got my offhand, but it doesn't do heavy weapon, so it won't matter.
All right, Doc Fong.
All right, so it's about the same as before. Just you changed the token size, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can move
Okay,
closer to you.
I just wanted to make sure. Well, I'll keep trying to shoot it because, you know, Sweezy G blessed it, and now he's underwater, and I'm worried about him.
Well, that's a miss.
I don't like that. I'm gonna have to Benny that. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's a hit with a raise. Now, what's it showing your distance is? 14? Okay.
Medium range.
To there, to the middle, it's 21, and over to here is...
I moved it up. It's 14 now. I moved the token closer to you so you could... I'll move it back here in a minute just so you can get the appropriate range.
Alright, so the range interval is 12, so it would be... but, yeah. Sit with the raise, so... Come on, good damage. Almost good damage.
Yeah, heavy weapon damage, but you missed its toughness by 3, unfortunately. Oh, no. Anything else there, Doc? I'm moving the token back and forth to accommodate your distance to it. It's not moving between its turns.
I think it's okay for now. I'm gonna swear in Chinese about stupid seafood.
And stupid river monsters.
Stupid river monster.
Yep, I'm gonna shoot it. Hells yeah.
Penalty exploding. But yeah.
Oh,
Playing that.
Oh!
So it's gonna do 48 damage.
It's gonna do what? Your
Bullseye.
bullseye. Oh, damn. Okay. Now there's some creative use of a card. 48. We're definitely going to have to use some GM bennies to try to soak that. So.
How many wounds does that wind up being?
7.
It soaks 2.
Four wounds, and it is incapacitated. And you see this thing, it's right beside you, Sweezy. And Luke blows one of the tentacles off the side of it, and it immediately lets go of this boat and shoots up the river. Like this way. Or it will on its turn. Because this is all happening at the same time. Anything else, Luke?
Right. Sorry.
Albert is steering the boat, and all of a sudden your boat is adrift because this thing, you can hit it as it moves away from you. You can try to hit it if you want to. Well, wait a second, it's shaken, incapacitated. It can't do anything until it's not technically incapacitated. I've got to take that off there. And then I'm going to move here, and then I'm going to move to here. And did it, and it's not shaken. Okay.
If it swims away, does Sweezy get to stab it in the back with his
Yes, he
his
does.
reaction?
He does. So if you want to attack this thing, actually I gotta move it
Yeah,
over
give
here
me a
next
sec.
to
I
you.
gotta fix another attack.
Wait a second. It should be. It should be. Hang on, something happened here. All right.
So it's a river leviathan that is now blind in one eye.
It's missing a tentacle, and as soon as you like remove one of the tentacles,
I don't know how I
it will
could remove
retreat. It will
tentacle with a
retreat
gun.
from you, huh?
So I'm not sure how I removed a tentacle by shooting it.
Because Sweezy G
Went right
cast
through.
smite on your shit, and it blew the whole fucking thing right off of it, off the side of it. All right, Sweezy G, you want to give it a shot?
Maybe the bullet embedded in the middle and exploded with holy light.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Because you aimed it so well in the middle.
Yeah, sorry, I was fixing something.
Does anybody hear a whale?
Because the other one uses frenzy, they have to be set up as 2 separate attacks.
And it can't move. As a matter of fact, he cuts another one of the tentacles off, and you see these big chunks of fleshy fish stuff floating
Wait.
down the river past you.
How did Sweezy go? Didn't he go earlier this round?
Because this
moved.
thing was moving away from him.
Right. Okay, I missed that
But
part.
hang on a second, let me read this. Doesn't really say. But I'm gonna make a game call. It was actually about here. And it shoots backwards up the river.
Rain ink, no doubt.
Oh, it's blood. Yep,
That too.
ink and blood all over the place. Timid. As
I
it
think it's leaving,
does,
Timmons.
this ship is now free floating, and the boat is beginning to move backwards rapidly.
You might want to release that rope, Timmons.
Yeah, Timmons is gonna. Where's Suzuki?
He's in the water.
Oh, well, Timmons is gonna undo the rope.
And I'm assuming the boat, the captain's men start to go about getting around this thing.
Yeah, I see. I was reading over here in Discord, people making comments about my fucking black and white pictures. I'm not that old. They just cheat. The yearbook was cheap. They should have printed it in color. We had color. Fuck. Damn, Caesar. I'm not. Now, what was the question?
Timmons is unhooking the rope.
Okay, he starts to untie this rope, leaving your grappling hook behind. You're untying it off the cleats on the side of the boat. And top of the next round is Timmons with the Joker. He completes the task of untying this boat, and you're now free drifting away from this thing. But it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter. I started to move the boat, but Sweezy G's got all the movement speed he wants. You are currently out of combat. I'll put it that way. If you guys decide not to do anything other than try to control this boat and get it over to the side, I'll take you guys out of combat with this Leviathan. Because it's retreated from combat.
Yeah, we're not going to go chasing it or anything.
I don't know, Sweetie G's underwater.
No. He can try to chase it.
At the moment, he can't see anything because the water's just full of blood and inky blackness.
Albert, do you have the ship controlled properly? Is everything okay back there?
Yeah.
Prove that you're the best boatman ever.
Well, as
As
you're
you
looking
claim.
back there, you see the captain shove him out of the way. And the keelboat's not needed anymore. At this, well, I better leave it in there for a moment. Let's hide that.
Sweetheart wanted to say hi.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetheart. Sweetheart. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Could she hear me? No, you got headphones on.
Her ears are turning as you were saying that. It's like, what? What was that?
Alright, these guys are professional boatsmen. So here's what happens. You guys clear the blockage from the river. And both of your boats are now, you guys move back out here. And the wreckage from that thing drifts down and blows up against this shore. And you can see it, watch it just kind of slowly bounce along until it gets hung up on this mud flat. Like, right here.
The family saying, why don't they ride?
I'm trying to... How come this won't...
Are we going to have to change the name of that thing? I believe you call it an octopus, right? But
Yeah, what's an octopus minus one leg? It's a seven-opus?
What
yeah, it's something else, a puss.
I can't erase that drawing. I can't do anything with it. It's done. But I can hide the paint layer.
No! The boat
And
disappeared again.
get rid of that. I'm trying to get rid of this damn thing right here, though.
You mean the ship image? Or the wreckage image?
It doesn't matter. We're really done with this map at the moment. Delete all tokens and stop sharing. We're going to go to the roleplay screen. We are role-playing. And,
Demons, are we there yet?
but it's an
We are
ominous
on the
calm.
boat where we're supposed to be.
But no, we're not at our destination. I mean, do you see any petroglyphs?
Thought I saw one, but that could be a regular rock.
You know the DM put the petroglyphs in the volcano, don't you? You know that, right?
Is that the
I
one
mean,
that they call
that
Mount
is
St.
likely.
Helens?
No. Is Mount St. Helens in Oregon?
No, that's in Washington, isn't it?
Let's see. Let me load this back up.
I
My
remember when it
traveling
blew up.
screen.
That says Medicine Lake volcano.
Quite catch what you were saying.
What?
I didn't quite what you were saying.
You're cutting out.
Cutting in and out.
Did we lose him?
No, I still see his video. I see your mouth moving.
Now,
Now I can hear you. Say something again.
again.
Still cutting out.
It's like you're
How
shaky
about
when
now?
you're pushing a push. Yes.
Oh,
that,
that's much better.
Okay.
Was that the
the other
internet
day
or?
you had to walk up
Yeah,
both hills to
I got.
talk.
Well, I was looking at. I was in the red over here on OBS, and I was in the red on the Discord server. So, again, our ISP got hit with a bunch of lightning
Yep. Oh,
damage
good.
yesterday. So, they probably bouncing equipment and stuff. Yeah. So there we go. And you guys are back on the river. But the captain's not so sure he's really wanting to just go take this boat on upriver right now.
Why not, Captain?
Oh, what are you thinking?
Because they had to piss off 7 of us ahead of us.
it's a sixopus now.
It's a hexapus.
Yes, but if we stay here, it knows where we are.
Yeah, it's a hexapus.
Yeah, but if we get up on the land and walk, it ain't coming after you.
Yeah, but that's going to take so much longer.
Well,
Especially through all the mud and
yeah.
streams and.
It's probably licking its wounds anyway. I think it learned its lesson.
Yeah, don't fuck with us.
So since you didn't take us all the way, then you're going to give us the money back, right, Captain?
Captain says, well, I was kind of thinking that you might, you guys look like you took care of that pretty quick. Maybe you just kind of scout up river ahead a little bit, maybe. I'll pay you your money back.
Well, we'd be happy to stand on the front of the keelboat.
What if that sumbitch comes back again?
Then we'll fight him again. This time we won't let him get away.
Well, this time he's not going to be using that other boat for armor.
We hope.
Yeah.
What
you're
if
looking down
what
these
if it
dark
swims into
waters.
this volcano place and he uses a volcano for armor?
Well, you
Brad,
can't- What volcano are you talking about?
I don't know. Timon said something about one.
Is that-
there's a volcano up near where we're going.
Are you talking about Medicine Lake?
Yep.
Well, I ain't going that far north.
Well, I don't think the river goes that far north.
Oh, it goes way on up there. It don't go up all the way up the side of that mountain though, but it goes pretty close up there, and I ain't going up there. He said, so if that's where it went, all the more power to it. Good riddance, I say. But so the crew's all spooked, and I think that's where we're going to leave it this week because they don't really want to take off yet, and we're gonna.
Words.
Yeah.
Oh, can I do one thing first to help
Sure.
calm them? It happens that there's this nice bottle of whiskey that I noticed over there somewhere.
Well, there's a whole case of it.
That's going to help calm their nerves.
Must have been that Mr. Fancy Pants that got off the boat back there. Must have left this case of whiskey behind.
Yes, must have been.
Look
but
at that.
Now this will calm your nerves so that
The
later
captain
we
goes,
can
damn
travel
it.
better.
We don't need a bunch of drunkards tonight. That son of a bitch could come up and attack. Push us up here in the shallows. And they, he has the boatman kind of pull you guys up into the shallows where there's no way this thing could come up. But, if the river drops overnight, you could be stranded on a sand. There's a number of things could happen here.
Well, Albert's going to volunteer to give everybody their own personal Dutch rudder.
Nope.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Wow.
He says, I give the best Dutch rudder there is.
He is the best at it, I heard.
Who's playing? Let's see. Quest and Cliffhangers. They're doing Savage Worlds. What are they doing in Savage Worlds? I can't remember.
Like a Vegas or
Yeah,
something.
something Vegas.
Fallout.
It's
No.
it's on Fantasy Grounds. Diesel Shot is doing, what is this? Arrogant Signal. I don't know. That looks like roll 20. Saving Throw Show. Dark Souls RPG. Learn to Play Episode 5. RPG Exploration Society. Let's go see what they're doing.
Dark Souls. I don't think that's a tabletop game.
It's not, is it?
They just came out with one, I think,
Saving
or they're
Throw.
coming out with one.
It says Dark Souls RPG. That's I don't know. I mean, it looks they're all on cam.
I
Why don't we
I
check
saw
them
a
out?
Kickstarter thing for one a while back.
Let's
Yeah,
check
I
them
don't know
out.
if
Let's
it's
check
out.
them
It
out.
might
Let's
be
do
like
year
that.
or so
testing.
ago.
But I've heard some things about it, like it's a thoroughly revamped 5e thing.
Is it?
At least the one I've heard of is.
All right, so I'm gonna have to give that back because Rondon had actually bought you a hit with a raise, so I'll have to give him his experience points back on that, Sweezy G, because you knocked shit out of the thing anyway. And let's see. If Drake is back in his house and not dying from termite poison, right there's his information, and you can catch him tomorrow night streaming Empire of the Ghouls, I believe. Matty
Correct.
Curie, yeah,
Yes, correct.
Matty Curie is DMing that, and they have some fun over there. So check out Drake tomorrow night. We're going to be doing our off-stream thing with Odyssey of the Dragon Lords with my Friday night group, and then Saturday night we'll be right there, Rob Toohey's channel, for a continuation of Lost Mine of Fandelver. And here in the next couple weeks, we'll be jumping into Happy Jack's Funhouse with that same group of characters.
Big Butch?
What's that?
Happy Jack's what?
Happy Jack's Funhouse. Yeah, you're gonna need to watch that.
Fuck is that?
It's a conversion that I did for Jeff Stevens. He writes some pretty cool shit, and I don't remember it, especially doing conversions. You're just copying and pasting so fast you don't. So I know I put some really nasty shit in it, and now I'm going to go run a character through it, and Drake's going to DM it, so that'll be cool. That'll be coming up pretty quick. Yeah, argue about Flat Earth with me. Right there, Brad posted it. Help me get rid of that YouTube ugly URL, if you please. Jump over there and hit the follow button or subscribe on my YouTube channel for all this stuff and some other shenanigans that are getting ready to come up. Some things are going to change after we finish the flood here, which should be in the next few weeks. I'm going to say 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I think, because we're gonna fast forward about 8 months here, because you guys are fleeing from the famine and you're trying to get these last 3 glyphs. So it all depends on how you handle the last few things. You handled the Leviathan well. I thought this fight was gonna probably last into a second session before we finished it, because those things they're not wild cards, but they've got they can take really it's the big. Heavy armor, and they can take so many wounds and so much damage and still flee as you're cutting pieces of them away, and they can come back later too, so keep that in mind. Anyway, we're going to raid the Saving Throw show, so if you are how come it didn't say it does? Oh, because I'm in the wrong place. Let's go back here.
Don't forget about our future Albert's Manicure Adventures.
There we go. Oh, follower, subscriber only chat.
Oh wow, there's another Fantasy Grounds update now.
Already?
Yeah.
So we're not going to raid them. We're going to go raid somebody else instead because they got sub-only chat. Let's see. Let's just see who's in my creator dash. We got to raid somebody. Raid channel. It's going to be Diesel
Wasn't a
Shot.
big update.
Real quick, it was a fix for the targeting arrow labeling not always drawing correct distances. Most recent Fantasy Grounds update.
Oh, that's nice that they fixed that so quickly.
What about Weave the Tail? Tabletop RPGs. They're in my list. Don't know much about them. We're going to go find out. So, yeah. We're raiding. 6 viewers. Come on. Come on. We should be raiding. How come we're not raiding? Never mind. Nothing's working. I'm out. We'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for the subs. Thanks
Take
for
it
the
easy.
biddies.
Okay, lady, love you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.